The operation and the working of the tunnel diode. Working of tunnel diode under forward bias. Here it includes 6 steps. In the first step, add zero bias or unbiased tunnel diode. When no voltage is applied to the tunnel diode, it is said to be an unbiased tunnel diode. In this diode, the conduction band of the N-type material which overlaps with the valency band of the P-type material because of heavy doping, which is shown in the diagram. This is the left side part is P-type and right side part is N-type. In this diagram, EC, which denotes that the energy level of the conduction band in P-type material, and this is EV, which indicates that energy level of the valence band in P-type material. And in the right side, this is EC. EC is nothing but what? It is the energy level of the conduction band in N-type material, and EV is nothing but what? It is the energy level of the valency band in N-type material. After overlapping, the conduction band electrons at N side and valency band holes at P side are nearly at the same energy level. So, when the temperature increases, some of the electrons tunnel from the conduction band of the N region to the valency band of the P region. In the same way, holes tunnels from the valency band of P region to the conduction band of the N region. Therefore, the net current flow will be 0 because of the equal number of charge carriers flow in the opposite direction. Therefore, when it is said to be zero bias, then there is no current. In the step 2, a small voltage is applied to the tunnel diode, which is less than that of the built-in voltage of the depletion layer. At that time, no forward current flows through the junction, and a small number of electrons in the conduction band of the N region will tunnel to the empty states of the valency band in the P region, and this will create a small forward bias tunnel current. Therefore, the tunnel current starts flowing with a small application of the voltage. And in step 3, if the applied voltage is slightly increased, again the voltage applied to the tunnel diode is slightly increased, a large number of free electrons at N side and holes at P side are generated. Because of the increase in the voltage, the overlapping of the conduction band and valency band is also increased. Therefore, the energy level of N side of the conduction band becomes exactly equal to the energy level of the P side valency band. As a result of this, the maximum tunnel current flows. And in the step 2, in the step 4, the applied voltage is further increased. What happens? If the applied voltage is further increased, a misalignment of the conduction band and valency band takes place. Since the conduction band of the N-type material and valency band of the P-type material still overlap. As a result, the electrons tunnel from the conduction band of N region to the valency band of the P region and cause a small current flow. Thus, the tunneling current starts decreasing. In step 5, the applied voltage is largely increased. At that time, the tunneling current drops to the 0. At this point, the conduction band and valency band no longer overlap, and the tunnel diode operates in the same manner as a normal PN junction diode. If this applied voltage is greater than the built-in potential of the depletion layer, a regular forward current starts flowing through the tunnel diode. And the portion of the curve in which the current decreases as the voltage increases is the negative resistance region of the tunnel diode. The negative resistance region is the most important and most widely used in the characteristics of the tunnel diode. And this tunnel diode is operating in the negative resistance region, can be used as an amplifier or as an oscillator. And in the step 6, which shows the IV characteristics of the tunnel diode, which are similar to the regular PN junction diode in the forward bias condition. And Next case, under reverse bias. In this case, the electrons in the valence band of the p side will tunnel directly towards the empty states of the conduction band of the n side by creating a large tunneling current, which increases with the voltage. This is about under reverse bias condition, which shows the diagram which shows the IV characteristics of the tunnel diode under reverse bias condition. And here one more diagram here. This diagram which shows the IV characteristics of the tunnel diode in the page number 14. Due to the forward biasing, because of heavy doping, conduction happens in the diode, and the maximum current that diode reaches the part IP, and the voltage is applied is Vp, and the current values decreases when more amount of voltage is applied to the tunnel diode, and the current keeps decreasing until it reaches a minimum value, the minimum value of the current, which is denoted by the letter IV. From the graph we can see that from the current will reduces when the voltage is increases, and that is the negative resistance region of the diode. In this diode, the tunnel diode power instead of the absorbing it. Okay, thank you. This is about the tunnel diode.